Welcome guys. Today I'm going to show you how to port a ROM of same chipset and same kernel. Remember, chipset should be same like Mt6753 and kernel should be 3.8.x. So my kernel is 3.18.19 and chipset is Mt6753. So I'm porting a ROM today, that is AOKP. So I have two ROMs, that is the base ROM and I have the port ROM too. So on the right window I'll keep opening the port ROM, and in the left window I'll be opening base ROM. So here is my port ROM, that is AOKP T6 Pro. It is for T6 Pro. I have extracted it in the port folder, and in the base ROM I have extracted RR 5.8.5. Here is my RR ROM. So let's get started. Firstly, you have to just replace firmware and MDDB. So here it is, firmware and MDDB. I'll just copy it and paste it in the port ROM etc firmware and MDDB. I'll just replace. So here it is done. Now I'll move to the next part, that is I'll go to my base ROM. Now this is the boot image and you have to extract it, and I'll be using a tool MTK extractor version 2.6.3. So MTK extractor extracts the boot image and I'll just extract it and I'll replace the kernel from it. It will take some time to open. Remember guys, this video was recorded without audio and I am recording the audio differently, so it might mismatch, but I am just giving you subtitles and also I'm just giving you the information over the voice. So now here I just browse the boot image which I have to extract. I will go to the port ROM which is in my E drive. Inside the port ROM I will have the boot image. I will just select it and I will open it. I'll start and it will just extract the boot image. You can see behind it has been extracted. So I'll minimize this and I will delete the kernel from here. Okay, so I have some kernels in my computer, that is for my device, that is Coolpad Note 3. So I'll take the kernel, here it is, kernels, and I'll take dot kernel, that is the Z image. Remember guys, always remember that Z image is the normal. Whenever we extract any kernel we will find the Z image as the kernel. So MTK extractor extract it as kernel, so I will rename it to kernel.gz. So now I will do some changes in the Ramdisk itself. So now I will go to my base ROM's boot image and I will open up Ramdisk init.mt6735.rc. Yes. In this after this I will just minimize this, and after minimizing I will open the init.mt6735.rc of my port image. Here I will be fixing two things, that is sensor and fingerprint 2. Here it is. Now here I will search for fingerprint. remember my base ROM has these files in its Ramdisk folder, so I'll copy and paste it exactly after sensor. Now for different devices there are photo and touch panels, so normally we should add this after photo, but we don't have photo here, so that is the reason I am pasting it under sensors. Now next I will go back to it. Again I'll search for the second fingerprint files. Fingerprint, enter, and here are the second fingerprint files. I'll copy these and I'll go straight to my port ROM I need. I'll scroll down to the last and I'll paste it over there. That's it. Now we will go for the sensor fixes. So here you can see sensor service begin. So I'll just select this all and I'll delete those. I will copy it from my base init.mt6735 and I will delete these and replace with it. Here I paste it. Yup, done. So always remember guys, this is a sensor fix. This is a method to fix sensors. You should take these files from a stock ROM. Now you can see here system bin MC64XXD, MPUD6050, geomagnetic. These all folders, these are files should be replaced from system bin to the port ROM of system bin, or else your sensor would not work. Now here I am done with the RAM disk and I'll save it. After saving this, I'll repack my boot image and I'll paste it in my port ROM. So I'll go to the MTK extractor tool. I'll repack the boot image. I'll close the application. I will select the boot image, I'll cut it and I'll paste it in straight to the port folder. I will delete the first one and I will paste it over here. Now these all fixes are done. Now next I will go for audio files. Now if you go to lib, now in my case first I will see, first normally Nodget ROMs we have to do these fixes first. These are the APN config and SPN config, that are the RIL files. So I'll select AGPS2 config 2, APN config, media codecs and SPN config. I'll just copy these and paste it in port etc folder. Here I go and I'll just replace all these. Remember guys, I replace each and every file just to see the file difference between each other. Now I'll go to lib hw and I'll copy all the audio files and replace it to port lib hw folder. Remember guys, this is a fix for totally no sound. This will definitely work because most of the Nodget ROMs has this bug of audio, camera and even the camera resolution. Now here is the extra file audio policy.stub. I should delete that because my base ROM do not have that file extra. Now I'll go to lib64hw and I'll select the all files. I'll copy it and I'll paste it again to lib hw. Whenever you get a bug of total no sound, this fix will always work for any Nodget ROM. So there are the 5 files, 2, 3, 4 and the 5th one, and this was the 6th by default. Now audio policy.stub should be deleted. Now remaining is the sensor file, that is Mt6753. Now even you have to replace this from HW. Now I have pasted it, and here you can see the extra file, that is Mt6735. I have to delete it too. Same I'll do for the libhw folder. I'll go to lib, I'll go to HW. Oops, sorry, I forgot that. Doesn't matter, the sensor file is already been placed there, because before I had placed it, I forgot it now. Now this is the camera fix. Camera fix is just you have to take lib camera custom and lib param smgr. Same I'll do for lib64. I'll go for lib camera custom and lib param smgr. Remember, lib param smgr is for the resolution. It has the resolutions of our own device. So just paste it over here and you can see the difference. That means the files are different for different devices. Now I have fixed camera and I have fixed sensor, I have fixed fingerprint too. Now these are the normal fixes which also come for the NVRAM, that is the network. Lib NVRAM file, lib audio component engine, lib custom NVRAM, and the lib NVRAM files, that is lib NVRAM daemon callback, no not daemon, lib NVRAM platform, sec and agent client.so. These all should be copied to the particular folder, that is lib and lib64. Remember guys, always whatever files you replace from lib, you should replace those from lib64 too. Now this is done. I'll go for lib64. I'll scroll down to lib audio component engine, lib audio custom param, then lib custom NVRAM. Here is it. Then I'll scroll down to lib NVRAM, lib NVRAM platform, sec and agent client. I'll just copy these and paste it in lib64. Remember guys, these are the fixes for calling rel and all related stuff, because before I booted the ROM, that time phone was hanging in the default dialer. So after replacing this, all bugs will be fixed. Now I'll go back, and here I finished the rel files too. Now in the bin files I have to do some changes, as I had said in the Ramdisk too. So here are the files for the sensor fixes. Now these files I remember, that is the reason I am directly doing it. Oh, I forgot ACDP daemon too, I guess. Yeah, ACD API daemon. Now I'll scroll down. I'll take BMM050D. I'll scroll down. I'll scroll down, then down, geomagnetic D. I'll scroll down. I'll scroll down more. Remember guys, these files are different. MC driver daemon, I guess no, it's not there. Let me check first, just a second. Yep, it's not there. I shouldn't take it. Remember guys, each and every device has different sensors and files are also different. Always compare it from the stock files. Now I'll scroll down all the mem6cd and mem63416x, and I'll take mem sensor D. I'll scroll down. I'll take S62 orientation D2. I'll take S62X also. I guess that's it, and the sensor service too. I guess that's it. And yes, I'll copy these and paste it in the port ROM bin folder. And this will make my all sensors working. Here I will paste it and I'll just replace all. Though all the files are, you can see, of same size, but it differs to device too. Here I am done. Next I will do the fingerprint files are been to be added. Now if you want to add anything like in private app or else any kind of apps you want to add, you can straight away add from the base ROM to the port ROM. Just remember, you have to rename the APK to the folder name. The folder name and the APK should have the same name. Now here 1mgarret should be deleted because it's an unuseful app for the users. Now I'll go to universal FP fix of our device for ColdPad Node 3. Now I'll go to app folder. I'll copy the MAC registry and paste it in port ROM's app folder. These are the fingerprint fixes. These are the files which are created by Uday Bro and also from Kuber Bro. Now I'll paste it in bin folder. I'll go back, I'll take the lib files, I'll control alt select, HW unselect, copy and just paste it in lib folder. Now go to HW, select all, copy and paste it in HW. Let's go back and we'll take the lib64. Remember guys, the video and the audio might not match in some places as the video was recorded in no sound, totally no sound, and that's the reason I'm just seeing this video and recording the audio and instructing you guys. Now I'll go back. So here I finished the fingerprint fixes too. Now this file Trustonic cannot be merged to the Ramdisk as it needs to be flashed too. So after just booting to the ROM, you have to flash the universal FP fix too. Always delete the recovery from boot.p. Now I have to do the build.prop edit. Now what we have to do in this, we have to just rename the port ROM's device name to our device name. So I'll just search T6 Pro or else T6 Pro and I will replace it with CP8676i02 and I'll select replace all. So this will do the changes. As you can see, all the T6 Pro have been renamed to CP8676i02. Now I'll replace Doggy to CoolPad. Here I am done. So the remaining files, remember, all the name do not get replaced by the replace button we did before. So just rename wherever you see T6 Pro or else Doggy. Even I can rename this, but no need. Let it be the same. Remember guys, that folder trustonic.ic, even if you merge it to the Ramdisk folder, it won't work until and unless you flash the universal FP patch. I guess the universal FP patch has some permissions in the updater binary which gets flashed with the patch itself. So that's the reason FP won't work. So after I fix all the bugs, I will boot to my ROM and I will flash my universal FP patch 2. Now here I will rename. Yes, I forgot the upper line of T6 Pro, which I just renamed later after realizing it. I just scroll down now, and yes, remember to change the display ID, that is the screen DPI. You will find it here itself, the density, LCD density. This is the DPI of our phone, that is 320 itself. Now I'll save it and go back. Now I'm done with all the fixes and even the porting too. Now even I'll go back and I'll create a new Meta-inf for my ROM. Before that, let me show you. I'll just cut it and I'll paste it in somewhere called, I'll paste it in Meta-inf, I'll paste it in port. Now why I'm pasting it, I'll let you know shortly. Now here I'll take my port folders. Guys, this step is optional. You can do it on your own risk if you want a new Meta-inf folder for your ROM. I'll just take those files and paste it in work folder. I will go to Asset Kitchen application, and here you can see the project status is been shown in red, that is in no Meta-inf found. So I'll press 6 and enter. So I'll go for standalone, I'll press 2. Now I'll type the name of the ROM, and then it will write the updater script. Now remember guys, this is an optional step. This is not a necessary step that you want to create a new Meta-inf. Now Meta-inf contains the data or the updater script and updater binary, which is being showed while flashing the ROM from TWRP. So always remember, if you want your own Meta-inf, or else if you want your own name in the Meta-inf, you can either edit it or you can just create one Meta-inf from Asset Kitchen. Sometimes the Meta-inf give problems in update binary, that the asset lines have been added. That is the reason the ROM doesn't flash. So simply, if you get any error called like the device is for Lenovo K4 Note and your device is Coolpad Note 3, then just go to the Meta-inf updater script inside com.google. And inside you have to just edit it, updater script, and remove the asset lines, or else simply you can go to Asset Kitchen and place your ROM files except the Meta-inf file and just create a new Meta-inf folder. So this is an optional step. I tried with this, but this is the first time I got an error. The ROM wasn't getting flashed, or else I can say the ROM was not booting. But later, right now I just created the Meta-inf, but later I just skipped it and used the default Meta-inf itself. Here actually I'm trying to pause the video, but it's not able to, it didn't get paused to. Well, let it be. I just tried. My PC is a bit slow now, as it was not working for several days. My graphic card was gone totally, so you can see those glitches also on my screen. Well, it's still working. Remember guys, we have fixed camera, we have fixed audio, we have fixed sensors, we have fixed fingerprint too. Fingerprint will work only if you do these things in a non-fingerprint ROM only. This ROM didn't had any fingerprint option by default in the ROM. So that is the reason I just added the FP lines, or else without adding the FP lines, if I just flash the universal patch, it won't work. Remember this. only this works only in a non-fingerprint ROM. So now I've opened the updater script of the default updater script from the port ROM. Now I'm creating a Meta-inf from the asset kitchen. It should be done now. Here it is done. So now I will just paste the full ROM over here. I'll go to COM, Google, Android, and the updater script. I'll just edit it. Now in this you can see the Meta-inf created by Asset Kitchen, and this is the updater script, that is the default updater script by the ROM itself. Now I just want this whole animation of AOKP written to my new created Asset Kitchen, the new created Meta-inf. Now here I'll just place my name Coolpad Note 3, and I'll write here ported from Dogi T6 Pro. Remember guys, this is my first guide which I'm providing, so I'm not at all expert. I'm just a damn big noob in this thing. I really don't know anything, means I'm just learning and just aiming to learn properly and purely. So now I've renamed it. Now I'll just copy these. Remember, this is in port boot, that is the default Meta-inf of the ROM. I'll just copy the UI print as I want this in my new Meta-inf 2, in my new updater script 2. So after partition device, I'll paste it over here. Yeah, here it is, it's done. Now the second thing I have to do is I have to place Magisk and gaps in the ROM itself. So the new Meta-inf do not have those things, so I have to just go to the default Meta-inf and I'll select all these lines starting from flashing Magisk to the whole commands of extracting Magisk file and flashing it during the ROM installation itself, even the gaps too. I'll just copy this. You can see here magisk.zip, and even you can see gaps that will be provided inside the Meta-inf itself. Now here you can see gaps.zip. Now I'll copy this and I'll paste it in the Meta-inf, new created Meta-inf after the system unmount. Here I am done. Now in the UI print we can add anything, like for example in this gaps I'll be adding more extra, that to be patient. Be patient, it will take 3 to 4 minutes. Up to 3 to 4 minutes. That's it. And I'll put a space bar. That's it. I'll just save it. Remember guys, this is the first time I got error because of this new Meta-inf created by Asset Kitchen. I don't know why, so that is the reason this was a waste for me, but yes, it's just optional. I'm showing you to create a new Meta-inf from the Asset Kitchen itself. Now I'll place the gaps. Gaps is the Google Apps. In Meta-inf I'll create a new folder naming it gaps, and inside I'll paste it and I'll rename rename it to gaps2. Remember, the folder and the zip file should be of same name. Even I'll do the same for the Magis. Magis is their default, but it is an old version, and I have the version 16 latest Magisk in my ROM zips. So I'll just take it, I'll just paste it inside the Magis folder. That's it guys, everything has been done, everything has been fixed. I'll just select all and I'll zip it and just flash it via any 3.1.1 plus recovery. So I'll rename it to aokp.zip. Okay guys, here it is done. I've fixed almost every bug and I've just shown you the guide. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up to the video in my blog itself, and if you have any queries, just comment down below, or else even you can ping me. So thank you guys, thank you for watching. And yes, there might be any mistakes in my English in my video too, so please ignore it, and if don't mind if I have said anything wrong. And thank you so much for watching this video. Now I tried closing this, but it wasn't working at all. Fine guys, bye bye, see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, see you someday. And please give proper credits to, if you like my work, if you take my work, if you fix anything from my work, then please give proper credits. Thank you, see ya.